Hello and welcome to the channel Gone with Gandalf, and today we are starting another Divide and Conquer version 4.5 campaign playthrough. And thank you very much for the comments in previous videos giving me suggestions, but as there was no definitive answer, I'm just going with what I want to play. And as I have played many of what you might call good factions, I'm gonna have a bit of a walk on the dark side, and today we are going with the Remnants of Angmar, and our leader is pictured here. He is the very photogenic overlord Agandaur, and our capital is of course Khan Dum, and there's quite the lengthy description over here that I'm not really going to go through, but oh, we get snow trolls. But if we look at the overview then, we have a well-rounded faction, a versatile roster, we have multiple enemies, we of course are at war with basically everyone in Eriador. We are armor-piercing specialists. Notable units include Guardians of Khan Dum, with which a very famous gentleman might come upon in the future. We have Barrow Wights and Dark Blades, which are extremely edgy. Now, if we look at the campaign rules in terms of short and long campaign victory, I'm just going to go for the long campaign victory because, I mean, this one is essentially eliminate Northern Dunedain. But with long campaign victory, you may as well take out Bree and the High Elves because we'll need to do that. Of course, we arm very hard and very hard. There's no reason to do it anyway else. But so, without any further dithering, let's move on. Oh, yes, this is going to be a good one. Well, if you've never played Divide and Conquer, and you yourself are playing this mod, then I would heavily suggest that you read through this scroll. It's got a lot of valuable information, such as, you know, you can't train troops if you don't have a town hall, those kinds of things. And apparently that comes up quite often in terms of as a bug, but it isn't. So, Remnants of Angmar, I'm not going to read through this. Many of you already know the story behind Angmar, and but if I just come all the way down to the bottom, you can pause this if you want to have a read at any point. But rumours also bound amongst our men of the return of our great lord, the Witch King. Many hold that if we are able to conquer the north in our own name, the lord of the Nazgul will return and lead us to ultimate glory. Imladris and Fornost must be destroyed by our own hand to repay our long-aged debt to the Dunedain, and then the world will be ours. Well, not quite, but of course the barracks event there. We will have to take Rivendell over here, and Fornost Erain, currently residing over here somewhere, known as Dead Man's Dyke still, until they upgrade it. Although I think it is right there somewhere. Well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's a lot of scrolls. We are... I could probably just get rid of all these. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't come up all in one scroll. I'm sure that comes up in a diplomatic scroll. But then, let's have a look at our diplomacy. We are at war with the Northern Dunedain. We are at war with the Bree Land. We are at war with the Dwarves of Ered Luin. And we are at war with the High Elves. We are mercifully allied with Mordor. They are very far away. The Goblins of Moria and the Orcs of Gundabad, who are just here. Right then, so as I already mentioned, we don't have the Witch King just now. We have Overlord Agandaur, Lieutenant of Mordor, as our faction leader. Apologies if you can hear a dog barking. I'll try to cut them out. Our faction leader, though, he comes with an Iron Crown of Angmar. Of course, this guy doesn't really exist, by the way. I'll just say that right now. Biography... according to this, he kind of comes from the same group of Black Númenóreans as the Mouth of Sauron that we have all become accustomed to with getting his head chopped off. Now, this guy, of course, didn't really exist. I think it's from War in the North, but he's just been added here. But, of course, he has temple wards. We can't trade any of these. He's the only one to come with this unit, and otherwise, you know, you'd have to be playing as Mordor because they get them from Durthang, and of course, all the ring wraiths come with either these or the marksman variant. So he is definitely our best soldier, best unit. But we do also have Hoonborn over here, And he comes with Barrow Whites, 14 armor-piercing attack, 20 defense with 2 hit points. And he is a former man of Cardolin. Then we've also got Morholt the Hillman. He is a bit of a savvy lad, and he comes with a very good anti-armor unit as well, Rudaur Huskars. And then finally, this is our faction heir, Lord Skuld over here. He comes with the unit of Dark Blades, which are kind of as close to rangers as we get, but they don't quite have the range, missiles, or the accuracy, but they are far better in melee. So, we've got that all out of the way. What are the goals? The goal of this campaign is to, of course, take out the Northern Dunedain, take out the Elves, Bree, and the Dwarves, and something else, rather than, because, people have obviously covered Angmar in the past, and to make it slightly different, I would also like to hold all of the Frozen North regions, and that is just every region that borders this large waste in the north. Because in version 3, when Angmar came out, it was known as the Frozen North edition, whatever you want to call it, and that's when Angmar came. And a few of our units actually require that, and I believe the Dark Blades are one of them. They're kind of an area of recruitment, yeah. So Frozen North region, all that means is only the most northerly regions. So we're going to take all of Agandaur, essentially, all of this, we're going to have it all, and then we're going to expand in this direction too. Depending, of course, how Gandalf do, but we'll come to that later. Right, the early game of Angmar is quite challenging. It is difficult because all of these regions around here, they're not worth a whole lot. They're really rubbish, to be honest. There's one here, Barheleg, and then there's Angsool, which these are the two that we're going to be going for. Not for a claw here in the Rudaur lowlands. That is definitely a target of the Northern Dunedain. And then as we go further west, of course, the dwarves start knocking around over here. So they'll all be coming for us. Now, in addition to that, you might be like, oh, but there's gold here in Ettenmoors. That's a trap. Do not go to the Ettenmoors. Because Rivendell, or the High Elves rather, now as they're only one faction, they get Camith Bryn as in the turn 1 auto expansions. Do not take the Ettenmoors, because then you will border the High Elves and they will come for you. And of course, as you can see, Mount Graham now is a large city. It's a mountain hold, and it has access north and south, whereas before it used to be a city just over here. So this is actually a real buff, I would say, because you get a lot of benefits from it being a large city, although you don't get the associated free upkeep that I was expecting, to be honest. I'm wondering if that is a bug, because of course every single other place always has free upkeep, as you can see, and then Barad-Heleg, we get an extra unit as well, and retraining costs reduced. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, I guess. But obviously then, we're not going to be going south yet, because we can't be fighting on too many fronts. And we, of course, want to win. We have 9,000 gold in the kitty, and we are actually making a fair amount of, well, a little bit amount of money, just but that is because we've got so much free upkeep in our forts over here. So as soon as we move out, that we're going to lose that. So it's important to... we could get mines. That is only an iron mine. It doesn't make a whole lot of money, and it costs a lot. In Litash, there are also mines available, but that gives silver. Again, it's not loads of money there either. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately get Smoking House there, and over here. And then in Carn Dum, we're going to get a Mason's Hall, and we're going to follow that up with a Leather Tanner. We're going to get armor upgrades in Carn Dum, and then we're just going to get a few minor money-making buildings. So I'm going to get the Grain Exchange as well in the future, but we want to get the Smoking House, because then we can get a spy, and I think we need spies around here, because we've only got one. We'll need another one to kind of scout around here and one to scout around here. Right, but let's immediately...
Yes,
right,
my
you just
lord.
go in there because you're going to cost an arm and a leg. How much do you cost again? 400, yeah. So we're going to utilise our free upkeep. Let's get a diplomat so we can flog some map information and then get some Angmarin archers and also get a Rudaur pikemen and then those. Do we actually... wait, hang on. What do we have in here already? I'd really want the Rudaur savages as well because they're armor piercing. We'll get to have a look at all our fun stuff in the future. And let's bring both of
Your orders, my
these fellas. They can move this way. And then I think
Yes, my lord.
we're going to move on Barheleg. We're going to move on Barheleg immediately. Just because, yeah, we're already going to be losing money, obviously, because we're building things. But we have to be very, very fast on the trigger. And then you fellas, you're also coming here. I realise that you are now no longer free, but we're going to have to rush
Yes,
at the
my
beginning
lord.
here, because one of the ways
Your
that you can
orders, my
make
lord.
money in this mod is just by fighting
shall
lots and
continue
lots of
tomorrow.
battles. That is a very good idea. And one unit of conscripts stay in there, the other... well, in fact, both of you stay in there, I suppose. We don't need you both. Yeah, so if you just fight lots of battles, you get 300 or so each time you win. So we'll move the spy over here. Let's have a look at what they've got.
Approaching quietly.
So they've got sellswords. I think that's probably the only decent unit they've got. Then they've got hillmen and woodland hunters. These guys are like glass cannons. They're very, very good archers for their tier with high accuracy. The only thing that lets them down really is their range at only 150, and of course they're terrible in melee. So we'll negate that. We do still have a fair amount of money, but I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to spend it because, although actually I'm lying, because I want to get the Warg skirmishers. Yeah, these guys are effective against armor. They're javelin men or orcs. And then we're going to get some hillmen. They're pretty decent. We just need numbers, really, to allow our generals then to do the real damage. So we're kind of like an evil Rohan, or we're not really Rohan, but we're Northman culture with the religion of the followers of Morgoth, or is it Melkor Shadow? Yeah. So we're evil Northmen. So we'll have a good economy, enough to support lots and lots of units, but not all of it is going to be top quality. We do have some really strong units, but most of it is pretty subpar, and we do somewhat rely on numbers, apart from the odd, really powerful unit.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
So with 3,350 gold coins in the kitty, we are going to end the turn. The beginning of the second turn always comes with all of this spam, really, letting us know about the auto expansions. But as you can see, the Etenmoors are currently rebels still. So are the Rudaur lowlands. What is this? Udanoriath. That is, I think, just Athelin, but it's kind of like an enclave there, and it really doesn't have any trade resource. It's kind of useless, really, to have.
Yes, my lord. Your orders,
what are
my
we
lord.
going to do? I think...
Yes,
well, we
my
need to
lord.
get some of Agandaur's units killed, really. Or his, like, entities, if you like. Because if we get him down to, like, 77, then that's a lot of money that we can shave off that 400 upkeep. So we can save, like, 300
orders,
by
my lord.
killing some of them off. Now, we are going to kind of cheese this a little bit, because
Yes, my lord.
towers in this mod are very, very overpowered. And I thought, let's just bring these guys
Your
in. Are
orders,
these...
my lord.
oh, these aren't skirmishers, so these guys have bows. They're not amazing. And Drangu the Bloody, I don't think I showed this guy off. He comes with Mount Graham Raiders, because Angmar have got this really interesting mix between Northmen and then Orcs. So we have a few Orcish units, mainly being the cavalry. So all of our cavalry are orcs, except for one notable exception. And this is a post-barracks event unit, I'm barely certain. But 6 missile attack on a cavalry unit is nothing to be scoffed at. High accuracy, only 120 meter range, so you do have to get fairly close. But they're decent on the charge and in melee. So Drangu is going to be very, very useful to us indeed. But of course, we are up against the Northern Dunedain, and they've got extremely good archers. So we are most assuredly on the back foot. So,
Yes,
Diplomat, you're going to come first and chat
Stopping
with
here.
Gundabad. They are our
Yes, my lord.
allies, but
Yes.
we can still profit from them. So, Skuld is going to hang out there, and we're going to send him a bunch of these hillmen, I think, as well, just to hang out in that fort. Because the plan also is for him to then go into this region. I think Nokva Claw is somewhere like around here. And as soon as we see this turn into the colours of the Northern Dunedain, we'll know that they then, A, border us in Barchaleg, but then, secondly, that, they're perhaps a little weak. So we can just go in there and hopefully take it with Lord Skuld over there, whilst our main force here goes and takes Angsool, because Angsool is then also a castle, and we absolutely do want to get that. But we no longer need to have Hardang, our spy. We don't need to have him in this area, so we'll move him up towards Angsool. Oh, look at that. Got it spot on. I've played this game before. And Borderlands, this is... I can't remember quite where this goes, but if you follow the road, I'd imagine it's right there. There's a town there, which I want to say is Gobedrine. And I don't know if we can really get that, because I'm fairly certain that then borders Arthurdine, or North Arthurdine. So there's Fornost. So it'll border this region, which I'm fairly certain as well the Northern Dunedain get in the beginning. So we have to be really wary as to who we pick a fight with, because we've got nowhere to run. This is it. And it's going to be quite
Your
tricky.
orders, my lord.
Right, so finances, we're going down. But once we get that, we'll get some money back from that. As long as we've got enough money to build that next turn as well, I'll be very happy. Because I think a fair few of our... Do any of these guys get benefits from the first
my
tier?
lord.
Leather, yeah, leather is the first one, I think. Yeah, so they can get some upgrades from that, so that'll be useful. And it's mainly for the plus 40 income as well. And as expected, they're coming out to fight, but little do they know, from behind them comes Morholt, the Hillman. And we already know what they've got, although... Gold experience, look at that, 17 attack, 18 defense, very nice. But we should be okay. We'll have to give Agandaur a bit of a jog.
Muster your courage, men. Wait my orders.
And as always happens, when the enemy sallies forth, we don't actually get any time to deploy. It's kind of a surprise. So we're going to run in this direction, and we're going to pray that these men make it in time to... Although we're not going to run them, we're just going to walk. Agandaur, he can do the running. So get our cavalry over there, and Morholt as well coming over there. So what's going on over here? So he's running. Right. Well, is now a good time to show off some units? Here we go, Temple Wards. They're very slow. They're very, very slow. But they are just the same as what you get with the ring wraiths with Mordor, and indeed they can just train them anyway. So there, we'll get them running in that direction, I suppose. And then we come round to our Rodaur pikemen, looking very basic, because they are kind of. They do get some bonuses from armor. Got some hillmen, looking very hillmen-y. Rodaur Savages, these guys got I really like their clubs. I don't know, they're not like Morning Stars or anything. They're something like that, but they are armor piercing, so they'll be very useful. More hillmen, And where's Morholt? He is here, and he comes with Rudar Huskars, another post-barracks event unit. Armor piercing with menacing axes. Right, what's going on over here? Oh, let's get our archer cavalry sorted. And it does look like the entire rebel force is kind of coming in this direction, which is to be expected, I suppose. Since we are all coming this way as well. They're coming at us with hillmen also. Look how much faster they are. What is their movement speed bonus? Oh, it's only plus 5%. But I reckon Agandaur could take these guys on. Go on, get involved. Just charge on in against these guys. They've got some woodland sentinels there, which I think we could just send Drangu in to kill them. Oh, they do have some units going on the other side. It looks like the sellswords are going to be there since the captain's there. And, yeah, he should absolutely massacre them. But again, it's good for him to actually take casualties so we don't have to pay them. Our generals will replenish all the way up to 77 men, regardless of how many casualties they do take. So him being at 120 something is... it's not really too bad, but it's not like a good thing either. Oh, we're getting shot from over here as well. How many do they have? Oh my word. Right, just charge in there. Give them a charge. Nice. Hit and run, hit and run. Oh, that was not worth it. That was really not worth it. I thought we were going to get a better deal there. And they are slowly but surely coming towards us. Let's move like so. And Morholt, he's going to be the main killer against the sellswords. Come back over here. We see the bandits coming for us. Right, you guys just shoot the woodland hunters. Like, they should get destroyed by us. If we just have a look at these arcs. Whilst I'm just showing off the unit, I thought I'd move Drangu away because I often get caught like that. But as you can see then, whereas other wargs are like dark in colour, we have like these snowy wargs which are white. There's a noticeable difference really between them. Right, let's have a look if anything's happening over here. Not really. And oh, we've been caught over here in melee. But it's only hillmen. It's only hillmen. And those must be the sellswords over there. Yeah, so we're going to send a hillmen basically to bog them down. And then we'll have Morholts beating them in the rear. Oh, we've got pikemen here as well. Nice. And what is happening over here then? Woodland hunters kind of trying to push through here. Just keep shooting them. Like Agandaur is still absolutely massacring those hillmen. And where is Drangu? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Drangu just come in like so. Are these... What's happening here? Oh, they're routing. Right, well, go. Go get the sellswords. Go and get the sellswords. We'll bring these warg raiders to come and clean those guys up. And the bandits have gone up against the... They've come up against our Rudar pikemen. I think we'll just flank around like so. And let's send Morholt in like that as well. And then we can just do the sandwich tactic with our Rudar savages on those fellas over there. I think that'll probably do. And Drangu still firing his shots. I'm not sure what the special ability does, Black Hand of Mordor. I should probably check that out for the next battle. Bit of an uphill charge with the savages against the sellswords. This isn't really fantastic at all. It's not that favourable. So we'll bring Morholt over here. We've already dealt with the bandits. That's good to see. But sadly, we couldn't quite get those hillmen because they're running by the woodland or these guys over here. So, oh, go and get them. If they're like going into the settlement, then we'll go and catch them. I'd imagine their morale is not fantastic. Oh, let's not get stuck in melee then if they're going to be like that.
Our men have
Oh, but we
slain
killed the
enemy
general with hillmen.
Him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
That's a bit embarrassing for them. Because hillmen are rubbish. Stat-wise, what are their stats again? 5 attack, 4 defense. That's with the experience. So 4 and 4. And the savages, 7 attack or 6 attack, 6 attack. But that is armor piercing. So up against these guys, I think it's more like 12 attack. So it's a vast improvement. Right, Drango, you're out of arrows. And oh, and Agandaur is done slaying over there. Let's have a look at all these corpses that he's strewn across the battlefield. Oh wow, look at that. He is a really good general. I do like Temple Wards, or just the unit that you can throw into battle, know that they're going to do very well. And indeed, we've got Iron Fist here. I'm fairly certain I know what this does. It just improves our capabilities, but there is a bit of a negative to that as well. So after it's done, we'll actually fight worse. But I guess it's okay to throw that in. And we just need to make them rout. Well, we're going to have to send in Agandaur to deal with this rabble. Well, I suppose maybe we just send this guy in. I think he's doing okay. Oh, no, he's not. He doesn't like going in there because then they stop fighting. As you saw there, they ran away or something. I don't know. And then they stop fighting for a moment, and then they just stand there and take it. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage there, so let's not risk losing him. We'll just send in Agandaur, because they're not going to come towards us anymore. And everyone here be dead. Good work, man. I really like the way that the Huskarls look. They really do look fantastic. Of course, they've got the shields on the back. They don't make use of them, though. That is purely aesthetic. And the savages as well just look fantastic. I really like them. Just Angmar as a whole, their roster is kind of, I wouldn't call them expendable, but you can kind of just throw many of them into the fray. Not too worried if you lose too many men either, because you know you can just recruit some more. And also, they're very, very cost effective. So, for instance, the savages, whilst yes, many of them will die in a fight, because they're armor piercing and they've got a lot of numbers in each unit. I think, I can't remember how many they had. Was it like 170 something? If you throw them up against the heavily armored dwarves, for instance, they will all die, but they'll also go at least like 1-for-1 against a much higher tiered opponent. So they're absolutely fantastic. Right, end battle. We lost 216, but a lot on the healed front. So actually, we've still got 125 temple wards left. And 367 for the Mount Graham Raiders. Look at that. Outstanding job there. The realm grows, and it's really important to grow very quickly here. Because, is that Independent Realms thing going to flick over? Yes, it is. Send emissary to Anduin Vale. Bit weird. But I suppose we can. But first we're going to go and talk to our buddies over here. And sell them map information. Yes. Now, they don't like us, but that is because, yeah, we'll just put it on low tax rate. Although, I don't want him to stay here. It seems like a rubbish idea. So, 35%. If I bring Unborn in, 70%. That's not too bad.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, in fact, I think that's all you're going to get. 70% is more than enough. And then we're just going to plod along. Right, so we'll go with this. I'm not a big fan of generals stacking, but we've got so many generals. Like, we've got 3, 4, 5 generals right off the bat. So, like, you're probably expected to use them a little bit. And they're all a bit different anyway. I'll eventually split them up, but for right now, they're doing a job. Right, so first things first, let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got land clearance, that's the tier 1 farming building. It is a town and dirt paths. 28% Melkor Shadow. Now, how much do we need for it to... Actually, 25% is enough to then get are like mid-tier units. So Angmar infantry, they're pretty much they're better than Gondor militia. However, of course, Gondor militia is their first tier, whereas this is our second tier. But to be honest, though, equally, Gondor don't get anything above that in the before the barracks event. Like, Gondor militia is all that they get. So I don't fully agree with, like, Galu's videos where he says that about that in the tiers. Of course, they have area or fiefdom units that then fill that gap, but the bulk of your armies are all Gondor militia. So we do have decent units. Right, so then that leather tanner, as I said, we want that. And then next turn, we should then also have enough then to get another spy from this smoking house. And that will be fantastic. And indeed, once we get these guys in the fort, you come in here as well. That's 3, and then we'll bring the archers over. And oh, we can bring those guys over as well, I suppose. How much do you cost? 270. Oh, did I bring the wrong ones? Yes, I did. I'd rather take the Warg skirmishers, just because they're armor piercing. But our units really don't cost a whole lot at this point. They're a little past 200. Let's have a look at what they've got in Angsool. Right, so once again they got sellswords and privateer axemen. They're effective against armor, so they're very good. They've got 2 units of very good infantry there. But other than that, lumbermen, they are effective against armor, but they're absolute trash on the defense. And just more of the same. I'm just having a look.
Your orders, my lord.
Can we take it with just this? I think we can. Like, definitely. Like, we've seen how good Drangu is already, and the fact that they've got hardly any armor means that these 2 units will shred them. Because I don't think we particularly... Yeah, like, these will take more than 2 turns to get there anyway. So I'm just going to leave them in there and get some of that free upkeep. Right, but let's move. Who should we bring in? I think we'll bring in the pikemen. Yes. And they're mainly going to be used then for coming in against Nokva Claw. So Agandaur is basically going to come in, take Angsool, and then I don't think we want to march into the borderlands just yet. Then we can kind of hope to potentially... Well, not consolidate, because we won't have the money, but we will hold on to this, and then we'll take the war towards the Northern Dunedain. And we'll go in and hopefully they'll kill the garrison. And then, or if not, then we'll go in. If they just damage it, then we'll take it. And then we'll be bordering quite a few regions over here. I don't think we quite border Cameth Bryn by doing that. Or maybe we do, and that would not be good. Oh, God. This campaign is a real struggle in the beginning, and especially with the changes that have come with version 4.5, meaning that I feel like the money has really been tightened, and it's a real struggle. At least with the Woodland Realm, I found that in particular. But I think that is everything for now, so I'll end the turn. Oh, that was an eventful end turn cycle. But we do have money. We do have money. We're even making money, which is absolutely crazy. But, oh, we've got an agent limit. Oh, we can only have 1 spy. Because even though you start off with 1, you have to have another smoking house to then get the second. So we'd really need to build another one here in Barcheleg. And then we could get another spy. Oh, well, that's that plan out the window. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world at all. But come on over here, because I think it's going to start getting pretty close. They're going to be probably about marching forward. Right, we don't need this spy here anymore. We've seen what they've got in there, and I think we're more than capable of taking it down. So let's move the spy in this direction. And there's Gobedrain. But mainly what I want to discover is the region that borders Oilad. That's the one. Right, so as long as we can see that, as soon as that turns blue, and the Dwarves of Ered Luin get it, they will then border us here in Rahang, which is the region of Angsool. They can then come and attack us. Which is why this campaign, at least I think, is certainly one of the harder and biggest challenges in this mod. So hopefully it's quite interesting viewing. But we are just going to wait now, I think, for the remainder of that. Wait, so we've got the leatherworker coming over there. We don't particularly need more units just now, I don't think. I think we're okay with what we've got. So we've got those. Now let's bring one of those units of conscripts to Mount Graham in preparation, because then I will take those warg skirmishers out of there. What can we train? I don't really want to get these guys. 225. They cost a fair amount. Like, I'd rather get hillmen than Angmarin infantry right now, because you get more of these men in each unit, and they can just bog the better units down, and then we can maneuver our good units around to then kill those units. And I think that's probably, we're kind of almost like horde tactics right now. Oh, it's going to be, of course, we don't have to play that like that forever, because eventually we will get better units. But it's important to remind ourselves that our roster is weaker than everyone else's around us. The Northern Dunedain are better than us. The Dwarves of Ered Luin, they are better than us. The High Elves are so much better than us. The only faction in this region that we outclass is Bree, but they're not going to come for us just yet anyway. But for now, I think that is it. Right, this diplomat, I might just hold him there for a moment,
without question.
And then we'll talk to Gundabad once we have taken... Wait, how much time do we have on that? 3 turns. It's not the end of the world, even if we don't, because like a military unit, like what's it going to be? Like we can't really train that many good units right now anyway. Right, so you go there, and then
Your orders, my lord.
You go on that corner like so.
Yes.
Because we can't, yeah. You kind of want to take every advantage possible. So we got the leather tanner there. Barkeleg got the shrine as well. That is fantastic. We could get a leather tanner there, but that plus 40 gold, I think. Are we making money? We are making money. So once we take Angsool as well, that is going to definitely boost us. Oh, well, okay. Well, that's. We're gonna have to make the attack right away, because they're gonna come for us. There's like, we're gonna go in there blind as well. So, you're just gonna go in. We're just gonna risk it for a biscuit. But we'll leave Schooled there. We'll leave him there for this turn, whilst those guys come down here, because they're gonna take like another 2 turns to make it to Not for a Claw. So next turn we'll move out, and then we'll have to pay for them. We're not going to have much money at all. So maybe I should just spend now. What can we get? Is there anything that we can get in these regions? You take 2 turns. Ideally, we just get something that can live against Archer Fire. Right, I'll get a unit of conscripts. And should we get another one? Oh, no. Then we can move these guys down to there. And perhaps then we can get... I don't know. Maybe I should listen to my own advice. And yeah, we'll just get conscripts there. And... oh, what the hell, just get another one there. And we can use them just to... bog down units. We are going to go in the red here. We're going to go in the red here. There's no other way that we can do this. But at least Oilad has not yet fallen. Let's have a look at Gobedrein, see what's cracking lacking. As you can see, Arthedain Fields, as it's now known. Okay. But that is held by the Dunedain. So we don't want to take Gobedrein just yet. We want only one avenue, I think, right now. So we can kind of control where they're attacking us from. What do they have in here then? There's Rudar Huskarls, which are very good. Yeah. So that's probably not going to fall anytime soon, and we don't particularly want to go in there and fight them
Yes, my
either,
lord.
because them being armor
Your
piercing,
orders,
of
my
course,
lord.
negates much of the defense
Yes,
of
my lord.
Agandaur. And
Your
the
orders,
rest of
my
this
lord.
isn't like we would win, but we would take some losses. Right.
Orders.
Some interesting moves coming next, I think. Shame about that spy though, huh? Oh, it just works such a treat, this does. Nice, nice, nice. And do not be controlled by the A. One more look at what they've got. Sellswords and the Privateer Axemen are really the only ones that we need to watch out for, as long as we shoot to the other ones.
Attack! Wait my orders.
And once again, where are men coming from? All the way over here. Right. Get a jog on. But this is what Angsool looks like. And this is a castle of like Angmarim design. So the only real difference is that it's got slightly darker shade of wood here, which is something that you'll also see in their cities. There's a bit of a interesting shrine there. Very interesting. Why are you so slow? You're so slow. But one of the restrictions that... Oh dear, this is not good. Oh god. Yeah, run in this direction. You're going to get cut off because you're so slow. This may go poorly. Right. Come out of spear wall, phalanx, whatever. And cavalry, move in that direction. And the rest of you... Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, everyone run to there. How's Agandaur doing? Oh, you're still not getting attacked just yet, so that's good. So just keep running in that direction, and hopefully you'll be okay. Our cavalry will come and harass. Oh, the sellswords aren't coming for them. Or him. So that's good news. So it's only really the privateer axemen, which also are not going for him. That's quite interesting. How slow is he? Because he does seem to be much slower than... Oh, he's at 100%. It's not too bad. Right, well, we don't need to run then. Let's just stroll so we don't get tired out. Of course, the cavalry can. They've got their privateer axemen really gunning for these guys. They're going to catch him. They're going to catch him because they move faster. So, we'll give them a charge. Oh, brutal, savage breath. And we just want to make sure that we do not get entangled with the privateer axemen. And if they do, then we'll just charge in Drangu, I think. I don't know why some of them are moving like that. Well, of course, we don't really want to be getting shot by the woodland hunters either. So, in fact, if you can just shoot at lumbermen or something, that would be fine. And then we're going to charge in with Drangu on the woodland hunters, I think. Right, so just shoot at anything right now, I suppose. Oh, they're going to charge over there. Come over here. Drangu, you're needed. And, well, I just really don't want our boy to die over there. So, well, let's just have a look what's happening over here. So the sellswords are coming. We'll send... Who should we send? We'll send the hillmen up against them. And then Huskars like that. I think that's pretty decent. Drangu, come over here. Drangu, give him a charge. This needs to be a good one, although he's not very good. Let's just use Dark Lord of... Oh, I was on fast forward. Oh, that was a really good charge by the looks of it. It seemed like it was a really mega charge, but I don't think we killed too many. Not too many at all. Right, you go and clear out those woodland hunters. And over here, then, we have been met by those sellswords. That's a bit dodgy. Oh, they've got lumbermen coming. Right, come over here. Run, run, run. And where are those Rudar savages? Oh, you've been charged by hillmen. Interesting. Or maybe you go over there as well. Right. And now you just charge out. And Privateer Axemen are definitely going down. Oh, they've just got so many forces over here, haven't they? Right, give them a charge. Give those lumbermen a charge. Looked like it was decent. Oh, they're routing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, now give another charge over there. Moorholt's got Iron Fist as well, so we could use that. Right, just hit those Privateer Axemen. And how are those lumbermen doing? They're not liking it. They're wavering, but they're not running. Right, now go after them. Just really hope that Agandaur doesn't die, obviously. And come over here and then... Well, come over here and then charge those lumbermen. Now, what's going on over there? That looks pretty decent. Put you on like so.
Only half
And are these... Oh no, they're pursuing. Who are they pursuing? Oh, they're pursuing me. Oh, they're charging. Oh dear lord. How things escalate. Right, charge the lumbermen. Go, 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 go. We need to win already. Right, let's use Iron Fist. Use it. Like, where is Agandaur? Oh, he's safe. He's not even been hit. Look at that. He's totally fine. And Dango's their general. The Huskars doing their job. Are these going to just run away immediately? I sure think so. JK. Oh, no, no, no. That's what I meant. It worked as according to plan. Right, just run out of there because like you're rubbish in melee. Right, and Drango, you go in and give him a charge. Despite the fact that he is like a ranged general, he is pretty handy when it comes to charging as well. These lower tier infantry, of course, not like actual really good units like you would probably get annihilated. And they're routing. Good stuff. So who is it that's actually fighting anymore? It's just those sellswords. You guys move out. You've done your work. Just let this... let the real men get to work. Oh, they've got some hillmen there. Oh, and they're all running. Excellent stuff. Clear victory. We lost 291. Let's have a look at these stats then. Mount Graham Raiders, 293. Wow. I mean, they were just charging trash. Warg Raiders as well, doing really well. Cavalry of any tier is always very good. Temple Wards did pretty well up against their best unit, really. 195, and they still healed, so he's up to 112. Nice, nice, nice. And of course we are just going to occupy this as well. I suppose sacking it wouldn't have been a bad idea because there's like nothing in there to be destroyed anyway. So
Yes,
well, we went with that, right? But we don't want to stay in here. But let's just have a look at what it... Yeah, this has got 78% Melkor Shadows, so that is going to be a fantastic recruitment centre for us. And more importantly, really, is that it gives a buffer to our capital and most important settlement. Because, of course, if we lose Khan Dum, it's kind of game over. So having these two regions here just gives us a bit, well, that buffer, exactly. And to our heartlands. We don't want any one that shouldn't be coming over here, but this is where we have to be a bit... Did that just go up when I moved these guys over here? That's odd. Right, well, let's move them into an ambush position there. And Lord Skuld, let's move him... Oh, that was... I don't think he's in an ambush position there. So that's not fantastic, but we'll just move in those. If they do attack us, though, looking at the strength of that army, I think we'd probably win. Like, Lord Skuld is probably better than Arthur here. Of course, he's got 10 attack, armor piercing with their axes, and 8 missile attack with their bows, which is also armor piercing. But that 240 meter range is really what's going to kill us, because they've got so much range that is exactly why I got these conscripts. Conscripts, they are of no consequence to our win, or they are entirely expendable. And they've even got some decent missile block, like 5 isn't too bad, and there's a lot of men in that unit. And These guys have even got an armor upgrade. Let's move these guys
By
along,
your command.
because they can maybe
Yes,
come
my
in
lord.
and garrison. If I were to move you
Your
out,
orders, my lord.
we'll move in this direction. If I move you out, how much do you hate that? 55%.
Yes, my lord.
Right, if we move
Orders.
58 of you,
As you wish.
70. Oh, that's not bad.
Your will, my lord.
But if we
By
move
your
you out
command.
Your
and
orders,
trade in
my
the
lord.
65,
Yes,
does that go to 70? It does.
my lord.
It's not ideal. In fact, let's
Your
just
will,
move
my lord.
both of them in there
By
and
your
merge.
Yes,
And
my lord.
we'll bring them along once the conscripts...
Orders.
Or maybe we just bring the conscripts. How much do you actually cost? 79?
Your will, my
Um,
lord.
Well, maybe, yeah, we'll just bring the conscripts along. Leave the hillman there.
Your orders, my lord.
And we'll do that.
Lord.
Okay. There's nothing happening over here right now.
Lord.
So I don't really know where it is that I should be going at this point.
Approaching quietly. My
So let's just have a snoop around. See, Athelin is only a village. And it's heavily guarded. Rudaur landsmen. They're like a Francisco-wielding like missile unit of some sort. They're pretty decent in melee as well, like armor piercing all around. So, yeah, we could go for Gobid Ryan. Well, yeah. You just really have to be
Yes,
careful
my lord.
moving into these regions when you don't
Your
actually have
orders, my
any
lord.
sight range. And for that reason, I think let's just put a watchtower.
Honor.
Let's just put one right there.
This tower will keep vigil
We
over
can't.
the
We don't really
lands.
want to be going here, there, and everywhere building watchtowers just yet.
Yes,
'Cause we
my
don't
lord.
really have all that much money.
Yes.
But let's just
Your
go
orders,
and
my lord.
sit on that bridge
With honor.
and wait,
Yes, my
see
lord.
what happens. Because if that goes under siege as well, doesn't look like it is going
My
to be.
lord.
I think the main battlefield is down
Orders.
here for now.
orders,
End of
my
turn
lord.
report. We actually made some money. Nice. How's it looking in the future? We're going to go in the red. Okay.
Your will,
Well, it's
my
not
lord.
really, but that's just how it goes. But we can still get another unit. What should we get? What should we get? Since we are going in the red, I'm just going to get some Angmar infantry just to garrison Carndun. No one's going to come and attack it because no one borders it other than our allies. But I think then... Oh no, wait. Before I press end
Yes, my
turn,
lord.
let's
Honored
give
friends,
them
let us
trade
hear your
rights,
proposition.
map information. So how many regions do we have? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 regions. Oh, we don't want demands. We want... Oh, they're poor. Why can't you be rich? 300 over 4 turns, that's 1,200 for 4 regions. Map info. That's balanced. Nice.
We have no complaints with this plan.
Well, that does alleviate
Yes,
some of the
goodbye.
pressure on our finances. Now, we'll go and have a chat with Anduin, but
Yes.
this region here is nearly always taken by... Oh no, it's still held by Anduin.
Yes, my lord. Without question.
So we'll have a chat with them
Approaching
next
their
turn,
dignitary.
and we will get that military unit. And then after that, we'll come down here to Goblin Town in High Pass, have a word with them, sell them some map information. So we are making some money. That is good to see. That is something that I did not expect to see. I thought that they'd be very difficult to break down. But of course, if the goblins can wear them, they're not going to lose it. There's no way. Like, let's have a look at... Oh, they've only got 3 units in there. But they hold Camath Bryn. I'm absolutely positive that they get that in their turn 1 auto. Construction complete. Mount Graham getting the grain exchange. At least getting that plus 50 building income. That is very, very good.
Yes, my lord.
Right.
Yes.
I don't... Wait, how fast are you? What is your movement speed? 110%. And what is yours? 105. So actually, the Dark Blades are really, really fast. I just don't know what else is over here.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
Like, how do we know it would be safe for him to be there on his lonesome? We don't, of course. We do not know. But
yes, my lord.
let's... fortune favours the bold. Wait, hang on. You can move around to there. Okay, so you're going there.
As you wish.
Your orders,
The
my
rest
lord.
of you, you're joining there.
By your command.
And
Yes, my lord.
you are besieging right there. Build a ram just in case.
We shall prevail.
I just really hope there's no one
Yes.
around here that then just comes in and attacks him.
Your
Because I
orders,
really
my
don't
lord.
want to lose this unit. Oh, dear lord. Of course, this is not meant to be like a rush campaign. I'm not like rushing this. I think this is literally how you're meant to play
Yes, my
Angmar.
lord. Your orders,
Like, you
my
have to
lord.
be bold and
Yes,
you
my
have
lord.
to really push the AI to
Your orders, my lord.
get a good start, because the start is the most important. It's a real snowball effect,
My lord.
and if you can catch them unawares, you really want to take
Approaching
advantage of
quietly.
that. So there's Bari Don Yonach, and Oyolad, where's that? Is still Rebel Hells. So we could go and take... I think maybe we should go and take that. And just
Yes,
make
my
really
lord.
good use of our archers.
Orders.
And perhaps just have also
Your
Drangu
orders, my
lead
lord.
that battle. So we make sure that he uses up all of his ammunition before we engage in melee. Because that way we should take minimal losses. So I think that's what we're going to go for. What is the culture there? 33%. That's not too bad. Not too bad. This is going pretty darn well. Conscripts, you trundle your way down here. We'll have use of you.
We'll make
And
camp here.
diplomat.
Your orders. What is it
Can
you wish
we-
to discuss?
Flog you. Oh, they're very poor. I don't know how much that is. But like, how about 100 for 10 turns? Balanced. See that we could get a grand out of them.
This proposal
What?
is of little interest.
See, also you can just give them the same proposal back, and that should hopefully improve our influence on this guy, and that will hopefully improve our chances of getting future agreements. So they're gonna accept
It's
that.
good to see we could reach an
But
agreement. Good day to
what
you.
do we get? Are you kidding me? Thralls? Isn't that the... Oh, did I keep calling them conscripts? I just realised. Yeah, they used to be called conscripts in the previous version, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they're now called thralls. So sorry if I confused anyone. But well, you maybe just keep on moving that direction, and then we're going to use you as garrison bait. I mean, just garrison. Right.
Yes.
Well,
my
who's going to
lord.
have money then down here that actually is going to like us? So
Yes.
we'll go and have a
Stopping
chat.
here.
Oh, there's a goblin army
that
right
what you
there.
want?
We can't talk to them because we've already spoken to someone else this turn. But this next turn could be a big one. So let's see if this was a strike of folly or not. Oh, they're attacking us. This, like, what have they got in there, firstly? It is in our favour. Oh. So they got Dunedain Wardens with a lot of experience. 8 attack, 17. They've definitely been buffed. No way were they that good. Or was it? Oh, I can't remember, actually. No, that is about right. Yeah, 6 and 16 at the box. Cardolan Sentinels, they are now a ranged and melee unit. They're going to be quite difficult to get hold of. I don't think they have skirmish mode, though. I can't remember. It was a while ago. I think like a year ago since I last played as the Northern Dunedain. But the Cardolan Riders, we're going to have to watch out for their charges, and the Dunedain Scouts as well. 5 missile attack, but only 120 meter range, so we can hopefully shoot them with Skuld.
Muster your courage, men. By order.
And although the fact that they've got cavalry means that we can definitely get caught out here. So run away very quickly. We probably should have given him some form of protection. Of course, he can definitely beat their cavalry in melee, but let's go a bit slower just so I can at least kind of understand what is happening. Right, run over to here. Barrow Whites, we're going to keep them in reserve a little bit, because they do not have any armor at all. Really. So, and then, oh, you're just skirmishers, aren't you? No, you're skirmishers. So you go there, you run over there. And what's Skull doing? He's surviving. The fact that he is faster than their infantry is a big boost, and that is what they look like. They look quite similar to Kamul's something or other. Rangers, what they used to be called anyway. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Right, you come over here as well. All the cavalry, come over here. And I'm going to pause real quick. Just so we get all of the infantry moving, so I don't have to keep doing that over. We're going to run all the way to there, and then our missile units come to there, and the Barrow Whites actually come up a little bit behind. Right, so... oh, they failed the charge. They failed the charge. Right, now go into melee. This is not going well. Come on, Wargs! God damn you. Why are you so slow? But, they've got 2 blades. They're very good, and I hope that we don't lose them. They are winning in melee, and they do seem to be ignoring them. But as long as they don't bring any more forces, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Now, the skirmishers, they're the ones that are better in melee than... Oh, keep coming, we need you! This is a moment of high distress. Right, so you're fire at will, fire at will. Just shoot the Cardinal Riders as soon as you can. Skirmishers with their arm piercing, I don't think they'll be massively required to target a specific unit. Oh, God's sake. Right, get into lose formation and run. Run. And we'll bring these fellas over here. And what is happening over here? Who are they going to charge, do you think? Yeah, don't charge the archers. We can't have that. Come over here, Hillman. To me, Hillman. And you should be running, goddamn you. Oh, dear Lord. This is not going well. But they're not going to be able to catch us, other than those cavalry, of course. So we might sacrifice the Warg Raiders a little bit. And they've gone up against that. That is fantastic. That is exactly what needed to happen. Good stuff. And over here then, charge them. Maybe just to get them off the backs of our general. And then come out over here. You're on fire at will, so you should be okay to keep on going. And skirmishers, you're just going to go and throw your javelins in over there. As long as this guy doesn't die, I'm happy. And that better not be him at the back. No, it isn't. They're just getting slightly staggered by their archers. Right, throw them. And what is happening over here? You guys come over. Oh God, I'm going to pause it because Control M, when you target missile units, of course targets units that you don't want to target. Right, so you come over there, and pikes in front, archers behind. And nice, okay. Now those men did get away, but we can't really be fire at will with these because we need to conserve our ammunition a little bit. And Skuld is getting away. Oh, those Dunedain scouts. Yeah, throw javelins at them. That's a good target, actually. Yeah, go for it. And Skuld is still getting... How are you so badly damaged? What the hell? Right, we need to bog him down. Go on, kill him. Don't engage them. Oh, God's sake. This is really not... It's very difficult to get him out of there with their cavalry. I was really hoping they wouldn't have cavalry, but we have taken these guys down at least. Where are those Angmarim? Why are they so far forward? That's bizarre. Oh, and they've been caught. And now they're routing. Brilliant. Right, good charge in there. And now can you disengage? Infantry? Right, I'm going to have to pause because who are you and why are you so far away? That is not good. I thought we had more infantry as well. Right, yeah, come on over. And get out of there. Go, 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 go. You need to move. And you then shoot the Cardinal Sentinels. Hopefully those skirmishers do come back. It's not a massive deal if they don't, but we could use their javelins. Obviously. It goes without saying. Skull, just make it back. Just make it back. And we're going to have to take these charges on the chin because we can't micromanage. Right, we can micromanage these guys, so you move away. And that, I think, has worked quite well. Yep. And then you go into the Dunedain scouts. We bring silent death, indeed. Right, and the Barrow-wights. You're our secret weapon. Super secret, super edgy. And it does look like Skuld has almost made it back. Look how bloodied up he is. He really can't be involved in any more fighting. But it's a good thing we've got these. Maybe if we just use that. Are you going to come back? Please. Pretty please. Right, so that went pretty decent. Dunedain Wardens. Right, Barrow-wights, actually get yourselves over there. They have kind of wasted their cavalry, which is absolutely fantastic. The Dunedain bodyguard are right there. Shoot them. We don't want them coming into melee. And no siree. Right, go up against that. We should have the better of them because they are spearmen. And we are not. And spears have an inherent nerf against any infantry unit. Right then. Skull. You've got 31 men left. Just shoot into that. Like, if any of you want to, you know, you've had a hard day.
Only half the enemy force
He's not enjoying himself at all. Oh, but they're shooting at our Barrow-wights. So our Barrow-wights, they've got 6 armor, 14 defense skill, but they do have the 2 hit points. But they will absolutely melt arrow fire, so we don't really want them taking that. So we're going to kind of charge them in there and hope for the best. And we've got 3 missile attack on our Angmarim archers. They're pretty solid, you know, early tier archers. Like 3 missile attack is certainly a lot better, about 50% better than 2. I have it on good authority, that is correct. And 2 is generally what most factions would get for their first tier of archer. So us getting 3 is a big boost. Let's put you on phalanx formation. I don't think it's really necessary for you not to be on there. Now, what we could also do here is just throw the hillmen up against them, but I think they do have skirmish, so we're not going to bother with that. They're in a good place right now. Like, we outnumber them in the skirmish, so we should come out on top regardless of anything that they do. Just shoot the Dunedain bodyguard if you could, Skuld. I'd be interested to see how many kills he got, because he basically spent our entire battle running away with his tail between his legs. I'm so glad that he didn't die. I hope he doesn't die now. But as you can see, we're winning over here. How are you very tired? How are you very tired just from running from over there? I suppose you were a little bit in a battle, but in a little bit of a fight. Accuracy is not our strong suit, but we've got a lot of men, and you guys almost out of arrows. I'm surprised you've still got arrows because you've been firing this whole time. Right, but how about we just give him a charge? They might run away. I don't think these guys are doing much damage anymore. And Skuld, he can keep firing. It doesn't really matter. Right, let's see how this goes. Are they going to run away? You going to run away? Run away? No, they're not running. Oh, what the hell? They've got... Oh, God's sake. Go away. Well, they're going to kill a few of our Barrow-wights here, but... It's not too bad. It's not too bad. They're going to run away. Or they're going to get killed eventually. But this is what the Barrow-wights look like. Very, very cool looking unit. They've got, some of them got like Arnorian helmets on. That's actually a lot cooler than I thought. They didn't used to have that. Wait, who are you charging? Oh, they're running away. The enemy leader is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave. But in battle, it's beyond belief. Right, we'll send the wargs after him. I think he is literally the only one left. And with him running away, he should be quite easy to kill. Right. Yep, he's on a mission, this guy is. Look at him. Oh, please just die. Oh, down he goes. Wow, that battle was so... I thought, like, no, we cannot lose our faction heir. But, well, we didn't. He only killed 20 men. But I suppose his job and purpose in this battle was just to bring them out on the field. Now, of course, I wouldn't have done that had I known that they had this much cavalry. It is not advisable to do that. But most kills, Angmarin archers 101. Barry White's killed 83. That's pretty decent.
We have
I am surprised and glad that we were able to win that battle. And oh, they've got a carpenter's hut. Let's occupy. What a battle that was indeed. Right, so candidate for adoption, Marok. He is smart. Bends the truth, reserved. I mean, all of this is pretty decent and all, but I don't think we can really afford you right now. So, sorry. Do we have a family tree? Oh, we don't have a family tree. I'm sure that we had a family tree before. It made us Teutonic, and that's, oh. Okay. Right, well, we will just go in there for now, and we will have to... We can't really go out there without a spy. Like, we've got no idea what is out here, like, and our sight range is abysmal. So, all we can really do is... can you still make it back from there? Yes. Yes. Pop a watchtower there. That gives us a little bit more sight range. It's kind of a good thing that we don't have roads here. Oh, but that's not good. I'm fairly certain... Does that mean that we border... I can't tell if we actually border this region here. I think we do, like a sliver of it. But I don't think they're going to come through the Etten Moors to attack us. So we're safe from the High Elves for now. And look at all that money that we made. We're making money because we've got all these settlements. And nothing is happening over here. That's good to see. Oilad, still rebel held. Right, we're going to go in.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Over here. Wait, how are we going to do this again? Right, so go to there. And Drangu is the one that's going to lead the battle. So you go like that.
We shall prevail.
And you guys just go there. So the plan is that he's just going to unload all of his arrows. They've only got 7 armor. So his 6 missile attack will hopefully do decent work against that. And of course he could just kill all of these. Like he'd do quite well against them. But Agandaur can handle probably all 3 of those units on his own. It's just the Huskars that are the ones that we need to be worried about. And we'll bring in the conscripts as well as those.
We can go no further today.
Well, this is going quite well on the 8th turn already. Do we have a mission? No, we don't. Right, so where are the goblins? Are there any goblins around?
Question. As you wish.
Friends,
Right,
we are
so
open to
map
hearing your
information.
proposal.
They've got meager sums of money. That is nice to hear, see. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Is it 6 regions we've got? We've got 6 regions, so we can charge a bit more. How about 300 by 5? We could really get more than that, I think. 300 by 6. Demanding? Oh, that's not... I don't like to see that. Regular tribute then. And we'll go 200 for... 7 turns. So that's 1400. That's also demanding. Right, 200 for 5 turns. Balanced. Come on.
I do not think you would accept in my position.
I mean, 470. Okay then. This is not going that well. But it's still 470 gold coins, more than we would have had otherwise. I suppose no one really cares about our map information. It's a bit sad. I'll tell you what, who would have money are the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, but I don't think they'll like us very much because we're at war
I shall
with
continue
Ered Luin,
tomorrow.
and I think they are allied. So that's not really going to happen. We do need to build, though, and we need to build in Nothlaraklaw. So they've already built a carpenter's hut here, which is very nice of them. It is only the first tier. But still better than nothing. 19% Melkor's Shadow. But we're going to get the Shrine of Melkor put in there. The good thing for factions that have this culture, or this religion rather, is that this gives a population growth bonus, which is absolutely fantastic. Just gets the regions built up a lot quicker. And, of course, we do have restrictions. We can't go. I think we can build strongholds. Can we? So, easy way to look here. So, yeah, we can build up to strongholds. So, we've got all 3 tiers there. But we can't go above city. So, we can't build large cities, which... It's not a massive deal, but yeah, it just means that you can't get those best tiers of markets and things like that. Right, I think we can give it one more end turn to see what happens. We've got some money, but we've not really... I just want to hold on to it. Ah, Gobedrein. Oh, this is a nice way to... We'll get our final... look at what we have achieved. So once again then they've got 2 units of Rudar Huskars. It's sad that we can't just have them because we can't train them before the barracks event. In we go.
Attack!
Stay alert.
Here we are. Let's just go off fire at will and we'll wait for them to come out and see what they do. We have our other wargs on the way. Where are the Huskars? Oh, they're all the way on the other side. Well, they're the only ones that we really want to shoot at. So, you guys, you'll go that direction. Go after them. Come off skirmish as well, just so you'll fight a bit better. Yeah, these hillmen, they're just not a threat. So, we don't need to bother ourselves with them. We need to come and shoot at those, ideally. So, we're shooting at these guys now. That's good to see. And we can now fire at them as well. I would put them on skirmish mode, but I just don't trust skirmish mode. I've been bitten too many times with that, where it doesn't work. So, and then my unit gets caught out. So I can't really show too much of the action. But so we've got 4 missile attack on these guys. So up against 7 armor, they'll do reasonably well. And then they're also hopefully going to do quite well over here. I really like the way that these guys look, the black armor. I'm sure they get some kind of bonus from their armor upgrades. What's going on over here? Oh, they're not coming for us yet. But of course that video is way down the line. With the barracks event generally is when I like to post them. So yeah, they're definitely coming for you. Right, so run far away so I don't have to micro you so much. And over here then, we've got our line set up with pikemen and Agandaur come off that. And the savages are on, or the armor piercing units are on the sides. Of course they're bringing their Huskars over there at us. So in a Huskar match we will come out on top because there's more of us. and then we can recharge them as well. Let's just set up for that, actually. So you go there. They're going to go into our pikes, and hillmen coming in over there. Let's just give them a galloping charge. Right, let's go in. Let's just give him a really good charge. Agandaur, you're going to come round the side, and we'll bring you in on the hillmen, I think. So, glorious Huskarl on Huskarl charge over there.
Smash the enemy.
And, actually, should we just... Is it a good idea to charge? No, we don't need to bother ourselves with that. We'd only lose men. And, oh, what's going on over here? Oh, they're bringing back some hillmen. Oh, well, I wonder why that is. Well, I'll put you on skirmish. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'd rather keep my focus over here. So, those hillmen are going down. Come off fire at will. Agandaur's going in for a charge there. And you guys, I might just charge you in on these hillmen. See if they break. They're already wavering. So, yep, down they go. Nice, nice. And then, oh, and down goes their general. It's kind of hard to tell who is who there. But are they going to go down? Oh, we've absolutely destroyed them. It's just because we've got more people and we've just surrounded them. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to see who is who. Because we look so, well, we are the same unit. Have the war great. See, look at that. Skirmish. And they've been attacked. Like, absolutely useless. Oh, they're routing anyway. Right, go and get them. And you're getting those other units over there. Who's even fighting anymore? Oh. Oh, whoops. Do you know what? I totally clicked that end battle to by accident because I was going to select these temple walls. But anyway, we lost 21 men. That is not very many at all. And as you can see, the Mount Grand Raiders killed 205 men.
Honor, victory.
That really was glory, honor, and victory embodied right there. Oh, I occupy. Oh, we're just going to keep getting these guys, aren't we? Right, well, we may as well take this guy. Yeah, we'll put him somewhere where he's free. I do like free. Something better than free. Ooh, send emissary to the Woodland Realm. Oh, well, that's actually where we're already going. So, you go there, you'll go to Erentholland. And end of turn report. Look at that money. Woo! I think might be time to get some mines. Right, over here then. Oh, you've actually come to Gobedrein, have you? Yes, you have. Oh, and there's a fort over there. You go and get that. And we'll then use you just to pop some towers down. Though you being there actually saves us a lot of money. But we'll put a tower there, and then we'll put, now we've got money, we can do this. And him being cavalry general, he is ideal for the job.
Your orders.
Right, well, just go in there for the moment, and we'll wait for these conscripts to come over. Bari Donyonak would be a real scalp to take.
Approaching.
Oh my days, that is a large army.
Come and get me, you.
Who? Oh, okay, so that's held by the rebels, the Hills of Evendim, Barketa. So they don't own that. So if we took that, then we'd only border Anuminas and Bornos down here. No dwarves just yet. I'm a bit nervous as to, like, we right now, just to put up against the Northern Dunedain, we're okay. Like, I'd say that we're more than okay. We've absolutely got the jump on the Northern Dunedain. In the early game, the fact that they are better than us doesn't really matter because there are more of us than them. However, as the game will progress, it will get significantly more difficult because their units are just better at every tier. So as they grow their cities, they get more money, they'll get more troops, and we can only get so many troops right now. And so they'll just beat us in the end. So you have to get the jump on him. And once you've got these regions here, that'll be them pretty much done and out the game, I'd imagine. And then we will fight the Dwarves of Ered Luin and then the High Elves naturally. Now, This is, well, first things first, this went way better than my 5-turn kind of, like, playthrough, where I just checked to see if this played the same as it did, like, in the previous version. And it is largely the same, except a few changes, a few very minor changes.
Your will, my lord.
But I really do like the way, so just as a finisher, we'll have a look at things to come. And chiefly, if I just go down to the barracks, the reason I picked Angmar as well are these units. So the Iron Crown Warriors, they just look so cool. Like the post-barracks event units really do look fantastic. And they've got a nice look to them. And of course then we get the North Guard and Dark Blades as well. But these 3 units have all got that really nice... Oh, you get the Longbowmen from the barracks as well. That's pretty weird. But 180 meter range, high accuracy with only 5 missiles. They're not as good as the Dunedain in any department. But hopefully we will get to the advanced blacksmith. I don't know where you can get them. I'd imagine Fornost. So I am really looking forward to this campaign, and hopefully we will get the Witch King at some point. Even though he's not going to be our faction leader, he's just going to be a general. I would very much like to have him. And as you can see, Imladris is not besieged anymore. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that this was still interesting. And by the way, for those of you that were hoping for a different faction, one point that swayed it for me as well was watching a video by Arahir Galaderthon, and he made a video about the most liked factions, and actually Angmar came on top before Rune, as well as Anduin, Vale, like the Wildmen factions all came bottom. So that is why I picked Angmar, because I felt like if they're fairly well liked, then more people will like to watch them as well. So, and regardless, there will be further factions in the future, but for now, thank you very much for watching. Comment something nice or bad, like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and subscribe, because, oh, I just knocked the mic. Subscribe, because there will be more videos on this. So I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.